What's going on, YouTube? Q back here again. Another video. In this video, doing the nighttime POV and the 2023 Acura Integra. So if it's the first time to the channel, got the 6-speed manual in here, fully loaded Integra, A-Spec technology package. Cue the intro, let's get into it. Tonight we'll be driving in sport mode, and you can tell I'm like in ultra sport mode. I kind of changed my individual settings. I did have it set to sport mode, turned off that auto start stop crap, but today I'm just in straight up sport mode, and you can tell the ambient lighting in here. Notice as I change the modes, we go from sport to normal to comfort, all this crap is still blue, and that kind of sucks for the ambient lighting. They should have did a better job, at least let this change colors, but it's just white, so that's all we got, and nothing in the back seat. I also got traction control reduced. That happens when you just press the button over here, traction control button. It's reduced, not fully off. Just going for a little spirited drive tonight. Do a couple of curves and head back to the house, show y'all what it's like to drive this thing at night. I like these lights that come from up here down to like the center console. Would you do that? You suck. Yeah, all that time to get over. That's why I hate driving at night. Once this car gets to moving, it gets to going. It's a momentum car. Can't stress that enough, because it is kind of sluggish off the line, and that's what you expect from a front-wheel drive car with only 200 horsepower. Shout out to the M2. Took delivery of the M2 in the previous video. It should be here tomorrow, so by the time this video airs, the M2 will be here. So I got a BMW to go alongside the Integra, so that should be fun. Rear wheel drive, front wheel drive, and this car is lighter than the M2 by like 600 pounds. And it look like some of these lights not even on out here. Looking a little dark. Drop down the fifth. Michigan is always construction, man. You always see these orange and white barrels out here all times of year, because we got crappy roads here. We got salt that goes down, and then it gets so cold, snows on the roads, and then it turns into ice, expands up in the cracks. Once water gets cold, it expands and it breaks up the concrete even more, leading to potholes. And then even if it weren't for that, I'm pretty sure we'll still have construction, because I don't think they know what they're doing. Got great visibility, got big windows. Man, I feel like race car 21 right now, man. Got people just doing all kinds of dastardly deeds while driving. All right, come on, get over. All right, I'm about to get off on this exit Telegraph here. So, dealership where I bought my Camaro from. Long live the Camaro. And shout out to the men of culture, race car friends, Blueprint 1LE, 100 Gang Nate. Those are my guys. Go show them some love, subscribe to their channels, watch their content as well. About to be linking up with them at some point this year, hopefully soon. So this car This is where it shines. This chassis is sublime, muy perfecto. So let's see what we're about to do. It's this chassis magic. Get on. Come on. I'm too fast, man. Up in here, it hits around 3,500 RPM, between 3,500 and 4,000 RPM. That's where it pins you to the seat. Well, as much as this car can. It's only 200 horsepower, but it gets the moving, man. Lightweight, low horsepower. This car is better than the OG Integra. No, I'm just playing. I've never driven one of those, so I can't get my opinion on it. But from what I hear, that was a great car. Got to get my hands on one of those to see what I'm missing out on. Gear shifter in here is the shiz too, man. The brakes are good too. For this thing to be a family sedan, it does a lot of sporty things right. Like the shifter is good, clutch feel is good, the brakes are good. That's something with the WRX that I noticed, that the brakes were bad. Like that car needed a few upgrades out the box. And I think this clutch pedal, only driven the M2 for like 10 minutes total, but I think this clutch pedal feels better than that. This shifter definitely feels better than that. All right, let's get in this roundabout. Goofed up my downshift rev match. But let's get the tires communicating up in this thing, if we may. Woo. Missing my lines, man. It's that dark driving. This thing is real easy to downshift rev match. And one of the things they kept clamoring about was like, oh yeah, we took the downshift rev match or the auto rev match from the previous generation Civic Type R. I don't like downshift. I don't like the auto rev match. I like to do it myself. Especially when it's so easy to do in this car. Like, I'm not a very coordinated person with my feet and hands like that. Like, I suck at dancing. Still cut a rug though, don't get it twisted. But like things like that is normally hard for me to do. But this car is not bad at all. Definitely easy. You don't need auto rev match. Like, it makes it easier, but it's not hard at all. Like, trust me. Adds to the excitement of the driving experience when you can do it your own. Differential really gets this car out the hole, man. Normally where it would spin, this car just picks up traction and goes. It wish the steering were a little bit heavier though. Just a smidge heavier. Like, I got it on the heaviest setting. This, to me, I like mine's heavy to where I'm like flexing my muscles to turn it, but yeah, that's just personal preference. This guy's just riding the lane till it just ends. Get over, dog. smidge heavier. Tahoe. One last hurrah on these curves up here. If we can. Oh, everybody bull jiving around. Come on, y'all. We got some maneuvers to make. All right, here I go. There we go. This car is so light and tossable, man. This ain't the Integra yesterday. This is still a family sedan, and it's still sporty, man. Like I said, I don't understand the hate. Some people got valid points though, but this is what it is. This is what it's come down to. Like being in the automotive industry, I understand what these automakers are able to do based on the government regulations, and they can only build a car as far as the government will allow them to. And that kind of ruins cars like they did in the 70s with the muscle cars. We got like the worst of the worst. Have y'all ever seen the Mustang too? Trash. Garbage, man. They could have kept that one at home. But yeah, it totally ruins cars when they have all these different mandates and rules and regulations for these cars, man. These cars are just, you got stuff like a GT 500, like the last one, like a 2020, 2021. Did they make it in 2022? Can't remember. But 760 horsepower, and then you got the red eyes and jailbreak, like 807 horsepower. Like, man, with these regulations, like, that's why they're going over to EV. Like, it's fun while it lasted. That's about to be over. Hopefully it's not etched in stone yet. We still we're not there yet. They didn't mandate these EVs until 2030, but I'm hearing a lot of pushback on that. Shout out to Race Car Friends for always keeping us current with the current events and things. Yeah, I strongly believe like government, like global regulations kept this engine from being like the naturally aspirated high rev engines that they used to be in these Hondas. This is something that's great about this car. I can beat on it. Still be within limit. Horses right here. This is where our boys in blue tend to hide out sometimes. All right, we good. Man, we got some suck drivers out here tonight. You know what, bro? Somebody got the same idea as me. We go. Alright, this looks like a good spot to end the video. Appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to check out my channel, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.